Hello there, Internet! I am your host, J-Man. Welcome back to Let's Play! Danganronpa 2! Goodbye, Despair. We left off. Well, we're basically continuing finding out about the investigation to start investigating the death of Mekamaru, who was seemingly fell to his death and was knocked out from it after his sleep. His insomnia button. Also, instead of blood, he had oil all over the place. Good God, imagine how fucked up this would have been if he was doing. And also, yes, Akane did not take this very well. Again, why does everyone hate Akane?
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
Yeah, Mikan's like little bandages. I'm guessing they couldn't do like a cross, like a traditional like nursing thing. For the uninitiated like this. Yeah, I wish we wouldn't have a Hiyoko one, like. I like how comically large his.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive I'll punish everyone. I'm sure you guys are. Whoever survives will be treated to a fancy lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu.
Huh? I'm not the main ingredient, right?
Oh yeah, so you guys all remember now that about Sony. I said before, Sony's in talks of acquiring Katakawa.
I'm here today because Coach Nekomaru risked his life. I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is. I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it?
Akane, you seem to have an impressive amount of...
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident? We weren't able to leave Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we...
I discovered Nekomaru's body. I headed over to Grape Tower for Monokuma Taichi and found the body. Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Hajime was with Miss So tell me you three were together?
Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs.
Of course you're not.
Someone post
Classier
context.
than that.
With legs like those, we could probably do the splits real easy.
We just happened to run into each other.
Oh,
at the Grape
Kane,
House.
there is so much not right with you.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
So as I said before, Sony.
Soon after.
I initially just didn't really believe this at first because the people who reported this was a company called Reuters. I never even heard of this company. Heard of this group before. Oh, Reuters. Yeah, I've never heard of them before. But they've been around since the 1800s, which is surprising.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, From Strawberry House, obviously. As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall. But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate.
Forget these foreign intros. Let's talk about the killer. Anyway, it's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
What do you mean, definitely?
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cool.
So I don't
One
know,
of you better
since I've never
hurry
really
up and
heard these
confess,
guys.
or I'll break all of you in half!
You're the coolest one here.
I don't really know if these guys,
Enough with
and
the
since
love
these guys are
squad.
like
We need to
just
think about this seriously.
an ordinary reporting group, ordinary group of reporters, I don't know their track record on anything, whether it
We
comes to
don't have
video
the
games
luxury
or
of
not.
discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
The incident notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sony. Well, the weapon. What the heck, you guys? The weapon.
But
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer.
The killer used that hammer and beat the
Crap out of him.
No, that's wrong.
yeah, so I don't know if they're. But then it turns out, yes, Kawakawa confirmed that yes, Sony did indeed
can't accept that
express
hammer
interest
was
of an
murdered.
acquisition,
Why not? Why can't?
but they haven't confirmed anything yet. And this is another reason why I'm really hoping that Elden Ring doesn't win any award.
If the hammer was
Because I
used
fear
to-
that if Elden Ring wins an
Expect some
award
oil to be on it, at least.
this year,
But that hammer
this
was
might
clean.
further
So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder
cause
weapon.
the acquisition to could be more likely.
Well, yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil.
Why?
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not.
Then why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
Baby gangsta? Me?
Just so y'all know, I was trying to test. I thought
Yes.
maybe you guys mistook. the
Reminds me
hammer
of
for a
like some
weapon or
way like the
something.
place I worked at was that she said
It seems that was
she
a
said I was
waste of
gangster,
time.
and I kind of worked this into the JMod Jet Set Radio
Then
episode,
what was the real weapon used to murder
That's the problem.
which
There
was
wasn't
Then, how about we... If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon.
I see.
see it.
The only thing with oil on it is that broken pillar.
Then that pillar is the weapon. Coach Nekomaru got clubbed.
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar. Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be.
We tried to move it, right?
I don't know, but I bullshit. Can I tell you?
Yeah, that pillar was pretty freaking heavy. But there's one dude who could have lifted
Huh?
Coach Nekomaru's robot body. With that dude's super strength, lifting a...
So he lifted the pillar, and then
You mean.
Don't be stupid. He ain't the type to commit suicide.
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pill,
Well, I guess you're right.
what the heck?
But anyway, the fourth murder of the killing school life was apparently ruled as suicide. Huh? No, that doesn't matter. There's no way Nekomaru
But that's a
killed
problem.
himself.
If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
Huh?
Yes.
I see. So my gut was right after all. All right. It's up to you, Sonia.
Understood. Sonia, here I go!
What?
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping?
No, that's wrong.
Oh yeah, I also have some
Nekomaru
confirmation.
was crushed by the pillar.
Huh?
Is that
The pillar fragments were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body. If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed him, the
I also said before, even
I briefly considered.
If they didn't tip it over,
How much longer you got?
yeah, I'm really hoping that
I can let it
Bloodborne
go.
fans don't type
I'm
angry comments to me and saying that if I hate Bloodborne or anything.
Nekomaru was killed by that pillar.
I'm not good at Bloodborne, okay? I suck at Bloodborne.
Why are you so certain about?
I mean, I do own Elden Ring.
A feeling, huh?
But we can't.
One
say
half
for sure.
FOMO.
There's another way to use that pillar to kill.
Is that true?
Then I shall ask you.
You guys are
Okay,
unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers, so you just stand there and falter.
and the one thing I will always quote Elden Ring for was Bill Clinton Kid, because you gotta remember that's how the whole meme started.
What a waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make... What did you say? Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you. So I guess I should lend a hand.
Hey, not
Yeah, I was trying to find like one of my favorite
What the hell
memes.
happened
So,
to
since Elden Ring is known to this, basically people made memes about Fortnite. By playing Fort, comma night, with people making memes about aha funny Fortnite
How
funny.
come you're not talking like a?
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
So people started putting Fortnite in the vestiges of it. And apparently, this actually ended up causing confusion among Japanese players because since obviously they didn't get the reference, they all thought that it was meant to be a reference. They all thought that there was like some secret boss in the game that you had to... that you'd only fight at night.
Who cares? Just tell us how the pillar was used to kill.
When in actuality, it was just English speak. In actuality, it was us making Fortnite memes, Fortnite funnies.
Well, first of all, the pillar itself is... But when combined with a specific item, there's a way it could be...
A specific...
Of course, The
Isn't that the thing you get when you...
So, Nagito...
Of course I know. But I'm pretty sure everyone else is...
That's right. You see, because I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, am the ultimate weapon. I am he who cuts the insolent catalyst, which flows out from
A
the
weapon
chaos
to
of
surpass
the
Metal Gear!
It's only fitting that
Queen.
I deserve to be called the ultimate.
No, you are far...
Oh yeah,
greater than
I
the
also
ultimate
started making my
weapon. You
thumbnails
wield your
for
4 dark davers of destruction.
this Let's Play already. Oh my god, I look high.
I don't know why, but I'm unlucky.
Cut the bullshit.
In order to clarify that,
Huh? The secret of the funhouse?
you still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the I forgot.
Except for...
If we make it out of this...
Anyway, we must first... Then I think it must have something... Strawberry House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape House leads to Grape Tower. But in actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked.
To the Pizza
It is
Tower.
undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the funhouse.
Man, not only does that make perfect sense.
Faux show! I shall leave this matter to your discretion.
Yeah, maybe after this episode, once I finish this LP, I might actually go and fix shit.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
That's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
Samp! Gonna make you dodge! Think of a...
No, that's wrong.
Both of those towers, are they really the same?
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
I mean, doesn't it seem strange? When we went to Grape Tower from Grape Hall. But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, this body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something. If it is, then see? That means it could have passed as the...
If so, then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
Does that mean he's wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said too much.
If the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building.
Bow down!
You know, I might get a
Then
different
how
pillow
about
here.
this? Somebody
Like,
moved Nekomaru's
or-
body.
While we were moving from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower? But we should have all been together during that.
Then
Maybe when I
Monokuma,
get the chance,
while
I'll
we were
order it.
moving,
Oh yeah, also,
But Nekomaru's body
420
wasn't the
Blaze
only
It
one.
2
If it is too
is a
heavy to
thing.
carry, let them roll it.
Okay. So, so if anyone doesn't remember, MLG was a popular meme format where people made memes like using like over the top meme, like lots of weed, lots of Doritos, lots of loud sirens and air horns.
Just like if there's no bread, let them eat cake.
Well, there was a game, somebody made a game about it, like where you're playing as the 420 Blaze It guy, where you're basically trying to fight the Illuminati because of those popular these memes. Somebody made a game of it last year, and then almost like a decade later, and hell, I don't think MLG memes are popular anymore. It was it was Gen Z's brain rot. 420 Blaze It 2, Game of the Year. Dank memes and goated memes. Wow, /11 and like and subscribe Poggers edition. Glad to know that they at least keep up with the current times.
There are many different ways. The body in the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
You do know Monokuma
Moving
doesn't
body
commit
in
the murder,
pillar in
right?
such a short time.
That might be hard even for Monokuma.
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the future, he could have moved it all easy as pie. It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the pillar, he could have moved it all easy as pie. It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly wielding the power of the pillar, the body, everything that...
Allow me to cut through those words.
Literally!
Moving the body and pillar is possible, but it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor.
Huh?
When the position of Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved too. Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible.
Then it's impossible.
It's all right.
So what really happened?
Not when the
Yeah, the
If they're not the same building or two different buildings,
No,
Hey, I thought it would come to this. Fine, I'll tell you guys a bit.
give us the answer.
But then it wouldn't mean... It's also important for me.
But how do we know you're him?
I have a good reason for that.
Oh yeah, also I got some new stuff from the shop.
The reason I'm the only one who knows it? I see!
You're talking about you cleared the life-threatening gate.
That's right. In the depths of the final... And there, from that window...
Strange.
Instead of explaining it, at an opportune time,
You took a...
Yep.
Next, I'll crippling grin as he grabs it,
See?
as you know, his peculiar picture.
Let me explain. I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House. From the secret room within the final dead room. But don't you think if the Funhouse's structure is what you guys have been, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture. Then let's begin.
Here! If the structure of the fun... Grape House and Strawberry House, which means... But in this photo...
I see.
Here! You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final dead room, right? If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry House.
Yeah, it should have been.
Then, this is definitely strange. This photo doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor.
That's right. In summary, the first floor of
It's not? Are you?
From this point on, if you guys are true, it might be possible, despite the...
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second...
I'm asking you just to be safe.
The top floor.
Such sharp eyes. So you realized it on
The top floor. So the third...
But the Monokuma Archive should be the only room on the third floor of Grape House.
What does it mean?
Let's do it.
It's all coming together! Got it. I know the secret of the funhouse.
Then let me hear it. What?
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry, so where did there was only one possibility. which means Strawberry House.
Same.
Then they're actually one.
If you think about it like that, based on Nagito's picture,
I see.
on top. Because of that, altogether,
Oh, snap.
But
It never occurred to us that they were a quad. And it worked disregarding the.
In order to be Monokuma,
You just... That's right! Those two houses exist.
Constructing a building.
Then what about the towers?
yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors. Just like Strawberry
Yep, one of the
House,
most
Strawberry Tower
infamous
was
and
also-
hated things in Danganronpa history.
However, if they're different floors,
aw, you're alrighty then. I'll be
Oh,
definitely. I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Hurry up!
Dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually.
no,
A
that's
dummy
wrong.
thick tower. For a pizza tower.
Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy. Remember? When we moved from... We thought the body had... Right up until that, the killer couldn't have known...
unless Kazumi.
You.
It's all. If he was, he wouldn't. It'd be much more.
I see.
I'm.
however,
The reason.
Made the body move. You can't think of a device like.
Oh, my favorite.
I got it.
You must be talking about an elevator.
what? Are you saying?
Where the hell is this elevator anyway?
It's the tower. The inside of the tower is one big elevator. Which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down like an elevator. So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, it all leads to the same room.
So that's why we could.
I see. Please hold. Then why is there a picture? And a picture of a grape on the.
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to.
Plus, after the incident, the. But when we entered Strawberry.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly.
When you see people.
What?
So,
Why do we have to do?
it's fine.
I see.
Is it safe to...
And why did the picture on the reason is because.
I see.
So that's it?
Only
Which means the... That's why we saw different... Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design. And on the fourth floor...
Then
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show. Just for show? Why was something like that necessary? So we falsely believed that the doors were connected to where their picture signified. It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever just...
Did you hear that, mon ami?
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
Okay. So, this, believe it or not, is a reference to Something Awful. So, if you guys don't remember, Something Awful is the forum site which pretty much the reason why Danganronpa got popular in the States to begin with. Basically, it basically on certain scenes, like on certain certain words, if you're like unregistered or something, like in seeing certain parts of the site, certain swear words like fuck are replaced with gently caress. So this might imply that the localizers were aware of the
There's no way that's gonna happen.
By the way,
of Something Awful being the reason that Danganronpa got popular, because
probably
Why?
because of that. The kill, everything. The appearance in that situation, and using that as a clue. The truth that the killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
I lock myself into my room, again I'm not feeling alone.
They destroyed the button.
Would it really have ink?
It would have been after all.
Hold on. What a...
Gundam?
You said earlier, if so... If that elevator then went but... Inside Grape House. And inside... Which means the answer me...
What does...
My god. Alright, Huega.
The two houses are connected vertically.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
No, that's wrong. The elevator wasn't just moving vertically. Isn't that right?
Huh?
Come on. You used the...
Ah, that. From start to finish.
Rotate, meaning it also... It was probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side, which means the
And thanks to that, appeared on our left.
An elevator that...
Well, a funhouse is, and since the building doesn't...
That's not splendid at all.
You say I'm different from these lowly humans.
So we're done with
Ass
the secret.
hat.
What's the ultimate?
Huh? What is the octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
Oh my. I can't believe I have. As
Oh,
long as you
shit.
know-
Yeah, so I think you guys might remember this by now.
I see.
That I actually made a... Earlier this year I did one of the first streams I ever hosted was for a game called... Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator. Basically, the game was like a whole, like, you can start like an army of people, like host armies, like to try and have them all.
I didn't expect you to know that. For a substitute reserve course student, you're quite knowledgeable.
Fight people, fight a bunch of armies and have them all fight to the death. And
I guess I should continue listening. Where is the place befitting of...
yeah, one of the most annoying thing
Here!
is in the... You don't know how annoying that was when I first played this.
You're talking about the secret room surrounded by concrete in the depths of the final dead room.
Yeah, well, apparently the devs like were inactive. Like they were. It turns out they were working on a different game called.
Why is that place the octagon?
And yes, I am still aware of what happened.
You know how the If you cut a four-sided shape out of a six-sided one, you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
That's basically the gist of it. The true identity, in actuality, that place...
Then the ultimate weapon was there too?
That's a little different. I learned the true identity... Learned?
Big.
The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the funhouse. Which means the... Like me, the killer, and then thought...
The funhouse.
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building. But more importantly... it truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon!
And yeah, well, with that, we got ourselves another trial finish for first half. Get any episode right here. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. See ya.